Hey, crypto family. So today we're going to talk about our ETH long that played out perfectly from yesterday, a few bankruptcy coins that are pumping, and Arthur Hayes' article that just came out less than an hour ago, and what it means for the future of crypto. So with that, let's go and get started. So our ETH long that we had yesterday, again, I talked about this big support here at 1040 for ETH. This is on the 8-hour chart, and how it's constantly played support for us, and this time is no different. With stochastic RSI down near the 0 level, it bouncing as well as the support. I saw this as a good long play, and it has since then pumped nicely, broken that micro resistance of 1165, gotten to that near almost that 1220 level. Again, this is going to be, I believe, where we break above this, and then the stock RSI will be around 100, and then we actually pull back, retest it, and then bounce up to that 1430 level. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Again, the RCP extractor and stock RSI are the two indicators I have up here. If you have any questions about them, please go and leave them in the comments below. Next, about some bankruptcy coins. So everyone knows about Voyager, right? Voyager has actually been involved in some bankruptcy news as well. I remember Celsius was going through it. 3 Arrows Capital has been going through it. But the biggest thing I want to point out is this pump that Voyager has had over the past few days. It's pumped over actually 400% over the past few days. And you can see on the right, I have the Celsius token. And one thing I want to point out, a lot of these bankruptcy coins is eventually when they do fall so low, there is some liquidity that's pulled, and basically the short squeeze does happen. So a lot of people start buying because there's so many people shorting it, and then it creates this huge pumps that we've had on Celsius from that 15 cents all the way actually up to 256, but really it went to around 150, more stabilized. So I want to point that out because again, Voyager had the same thing. It was declining for a long time. There's a lot of FUD, and then out of nowhere it just started pumping. Now, an article about Voyager is talking about one, a short squeeze, but also this company called Metaform Labs that posted on July 9th, so 5 days ago, will be orchestrating a major pump to $5 for VGX on July 18th. Now, I went to Metaform Labs, I never heard of them, and they're actually posting, 3 hours ago, they posted this tweet basically about their Tether holdings they have, which is supposedly around $20 million or more. Again, I don't believe this, but we'll have to see what happens. That was probably a big thing that happened with the pump, as well as them just constantly posting about it. And again, just more hype and more awareness around this supposed pump date of July 18th. So one thing I wanted to say is just, hey, anytime there's these bankruptcy coins, there is some place to be made. It's super risky, but just want to put that on y'all's radar in case there's any more in the future. Could possibly be some good plays, but, only risk what you can afford to lose because they are extremely risky. You just want to put this on your radar. Again, July 18th, will we have a pump? Who knows? But we could see some more action to the upside now that we have pulled back a little bit from the highs of over $1. Now, last but not least is talking about Arthur Hayes' article, okay? He released his article about 45 minutes ago. And basically, those who don't know Arthur Hayes, he was the previous CEO of BitMEX. He has extreme insight into the market, very, very knowledgeable. And I would say once every at least couple weeks, he posts an article basically outlining what's been going on in the world, all the economic news, both foreign and domestic, and basically how it's going to integrate into crypto and if that's bullish or bearish. So I don't want to belabor you with all of the details because it is extremely long here, but basically he talks about a samurai knight and a Yankee, with the samurai being the yen, Christine Lagarde being the knight, euro, and Jerome Powell, again, being the Yankee, the Don of the dollar, okay, the Fed chairman. So you basically have these important federal people from the yen, euro, and the dollar, and he basically talks about how everything's intertwined, especially with inflation. And then if you scroll down, basically talks about his thesis and kind of what's going on post-COVID, how different countries are handling it, what the Fed policy rate means, these different rate hikes. And then if you scroll all the way down, he actually talks about the future of crypto, and he has a bullish stance on it. Okay, so if you scroll all the way down here, again, I mentioned it is extremely long. He talks about here part 2, so part do. He said, digest this missive and stay tuned for the next installment of this tale, where I shall describe the situation in the kingdom of the euro, how the Fed will engage in accounting tricks to save its allies, and finally, why all of this will levitate crypto out of the current nuclear bear market. Okay, so this is really good because basically what he's saying is, yeah, things are going to get bad. There's going to be a lot of manipulation, but it will undoubtedly levitate crypto and take us out of this bear market. So that's something I want to say. put on y'all's radar because, again, Arthur Hayes is still bullish on crypto. There's really no time frame necessarily for this, but we can expect him to provide an update in his next article and basically expand on his thoughts and what exactly he means by this. So definitely going to give this a read. Again, it's very long, but it's a very good read. And again, if y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I'll include both of these in the description, all these links. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I really appreciate my subscribers. Until next time, thanks for watching.